Alicia would not be impressed.
I don't know if I'm proud or annoyed, but I taught Ashton how to play Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario World for 64 in about 20 seconds, because I already beat half a level.
Where am I?
You are. Pay attention. Just 3 years old. Jump, jump, jump.
Oh,
Jump, run, jump. Jump. Aww. Darn. Hey guys. So, I was telling you I had a header for the RX-7 and some other parts. Well, the header I have is for a 13B. The RX-7 has a 12A in it. There's a 1/4 inch difference between the two. I took this header. It's a Race and Beat stainless road race header. I cut a 1/4 inch out of it. So now I'm cutting at this weld all the way around. I'll separate this pipe and grind this weld crap off and slide this forward a 1/4 inch and weld it back together. I got the old manifold here so I can bolt it to it and make sure it's square. But then we'll be good to go. Well, there we go, finished product. I don't usually grind my welds, but that one came out like crap. It was ugly, I don't want to look at it, so I ground it down. That one came out all right. I got no worries at all about this. Go slap this thing on there and sound like a tractor. Get the exhaust hook back up to it. Got some 3-inch and a Flowmaster over there. Well, it has a fart can on it, we'll leave that. Sig used to have 3-inch and Flowmaster and it sounded ridiculous, I loved it. But anyways, get that slap back on there and call it a day. Well, we got the header on there. I'll flip this thing around and show you guys. Check that out. Boom. No more exhaust leak. Anyways, I forgot I gotta get a battery for this thing. Dang. Well, until some parts get here, I don't really have anything else to do to this thing. Gotta wait for fuel line and fittings. I guess I could put the pump and regulator in, just build the lines after, but I'll wait. Hey guys, well, some parts showed up. I got fuel line kit, brake pads, and the studs. I didn't get the lug nuts yet, but they should be here tomorrow or the next day. So by the end of the weekend, hopefully we'll be able to bolt the wheels down. The 2 new front tires won't be here for a couple more days, probably middle of the week. Hopefully before Wednesday. So if they have the car meet at Arby's, we can take the RX-7 down there. But anyways, just off Amazon, I was just going to show you. So this is what holds the wheel on an RX-7 stock. This is a factory one. They have a bolt instead of a stud and a nut. So got on the internet and I found this. It's a thread-in shouldered stud. So you just red Loctite this, thread it in. And I bought long ones because those weld wheels are super deep. They have a crazy thick center on them. It's like 1 inch. I don't know, maybe 1.25 inches thick. So you have really long shouldered lug nuts. I have one of those. It's like this one, but this piece of it is like that long. So I got these really long studs and I got open end lug nuts so it looks like race car stuff. And I keep an eye on them that way. Anyways, it's gonna work out really nice. This stuff is just cheap Amazon, but these fittings came in. This looks like quality stuff. I'm impressed. It's nice finish on there. They don't feel cheesy. Feel like good fittings. We'll see. It was like $45 for 16 foot of 3/8 braided line and all of those fittings. Get 2 180s, 2 90s, 2 straights, and 2 45s. No, 4 straights and 2 buckles. You got these things that mount the line together parallel for you. So, anyways, I'll start working on getting that stuff on there. Oh man, the goat's crapped in here. What are you guys doing? Don't come in here and crap on the floor. Jeez. goats. I don't know whose idea that was. Okay, throwing some new front brake pads on this thing because I never have in 14 or 15 years that I've had it. And they were pretty slim. So, gotta stick this thing back together now. I got a new one and the one that was on there here so you can see. That's what we had. There's a little bit left. But that's a new set, and they're only $15, so it seems kind of silly not to replace them. So I'll whack this back into place, put the bolt in it, and we'll be done. That side's done. Alright guys, this side was a little harder because I had to repair what happened on the road. Remember when we used this to hold the wheel and tire on around San Antonio and made the rest of the trip? It made it with one lug nut. One of the holes was chewed out where there was no threads. One of them was snapped off. I drilled that one out, used the easy out. And anyways, so I got 2 holes that the threads are bad in, but I have a time cert kit on its way, so I'll drill it out and put that time cert in there and it'll be good to go. Anywho, brand new brake pads on this side too, and I'll put the caliper back on there and we'll be good to There you go. You knock the friggin' rust off these things, man. Too much sitting. Okay guys, I stuck a battery in this because I want you guys to hear uncapped rotary. My neighbors are not going to be happy about this at all. It's awful. I never even checked to see if I had gas in it. Fuel pump sounded like it wasn't pushing anything. Oh, dry as a bone. Okay, well, it's out of gas. I'll put some gas in it and try that again, I guess. Morning guys. So after like a month of the boat sitting on the fire pile, me being nervous about lighting it because it's gonna have like a stage 4 fire, Alicia decided it was a good idea to put it in the back pond. I've been saying that since the beginning, but I guess it's happening. About to drag her back there, stick it in the pond. Figure I'd bring you guys along. Well, guys, we're back underneath the RX-7. I rolled it outside yesterday, did some test pops in the driveway, and I think I broke an axle or broke the welds in the diff. I welded that diff when I was 18 years old in my dad's driveway, so, you know, 15 years of getting beat to death. I'm actually super impressed. It's also a little tiny rear end. But anyways, I got the passenger wheel always spins. But this one, you can see the other wheel in here. This one spins like a damn near a half turn. Guess it's like quarter turn. No, it's a half turn. But it still spins the same direction as that one. So I don't, but this doesn't have a diff cover. I gotta pull both axles out and the third out to see what's going on. I think I just broke the welds in the diff. That's good, because I can re-weld it and it'll be just fine. It's gonna be hard to find parts for this down here though. I'm gonna have to like have Nate ship me stuff down here. And that's fine, but it's kind of a bummer. There's still parts available up there. Not down here. Japanese cars from the 80s and 90s, not like laying in everyone's backyards down here. This is the heartland. American cars only, I think, during those times. Anyways, I'm gonna pull this axle out of here and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, well, I pulled all the bolts out, got the axle broke loose, pulled the brake lines off, parking brake cable, and I'm gonna slide it out. But I got a new opinion. When I twisted it, it shoved the axle out, so I'm thinking the axle's probably broke, and it's just broke at an angle instead of being flush, so that's why it binds up and spins it when you... Anyways, I'm gonna pull it out, and we'll see. You guys ready? Look at that baby axle. Oh yeah, definitely the axle. Dang it. Wow, it's a tiny axle and then it necks down and it broke where it necked down. Dang it. Well, time to find an axle shaft. Bummer. Whatever. I'll see if Nathan has an axle shaft, see if he's willing to ship it to me. That would be fine. But if nothing else, probably find one on eBay or something. Actually, I did find a whole first-gen parts car, but it's like 3.5 hours away. And it doesn't have motor, tranny, driveline. It just has a rear axle and front suspension. They want $200 for it. The interior's all gutted out and stuff though, so it's not really much of a car. But it does have a rear end. And that would give me, you know, 2 spare axles. Anyways, back to the drawing board with this one. See you guys later.